Cligston. Number 8, Kaylee Dool Franklin. Number 9, Kiara Raffi. Number 11, Hannah Smith. Number 12, Chelsea Kidd. Number 13, Carolina Radowski. Number 14, Bree Garcia. Number 15, Ale Cabrera. Number 19, Izzy Stilley. Number 22, Asha Jackson. And number 23, Joy Panera. And the starters for tonight, number 4, Emily Harris. Number 7, Alex Cligston. Number 9, Kiara Raffi. Number 13, Carolina Radowski. Number 19, Izzy Stilley. Number 22, Asha Jackson. And number 23, the libero, Joy Panera. Coached by Tamara Beck, the Bulldogs from Barry Goldwater High School. Now the Cats from Seneca High School, coached by Heather Mott, the number 10 seed in the 5A tournament. Lineups for tonight. Number 1, Olivia McFarland. Number 2, Lauren Peters. Number 3, Kaylee Walden. Number 4, Gabby Lambert. Number 5, Jameson Harden. Number 6, Ashley Robinson. Number 7, Kristen Pierkowski. Number 8, Hannah Morris. Number 9, Taylor Milbourne. Number 10, Holly Stutz. Number 12, Faith Young. Number 13, Victoria Ramirez. Number 14, Haley Grenier. And number 15, Annabelle Samosa. Started for tonight, number 2, Lauren Peters. Number 3, Kaylee Walden. Number 5, Jameson Harden. Number 6, Ashley Robinson. Number 10, Holly Stutz. Number 15, Annabelle Samosa. And the libero, number 13, Victoria Ramirez. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask at this time that you please rise and remove your caps as we honor America by playing our national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner. Best of luck to both teams tonight.
Welcome to tonight's broadcast, the match between the number 23 seed in the 5A state playoff landscape. It's the Bulldogs from Barry Goldwater High School, coached by Tamara Beck, and the Bobcats at Seneca High School here the number 10 seed in the tournament in this 5A play-in match. Starters for tonight for Cienega High School, it's number 2, Lauren Peters, the senior hitter. Number 3, Kaylee Walden, the senior. Number 5, Jamison Harden, the junior middle blocker. Number 6, Ashley Robinson, the junior outside hitter. Number 10, Holly Stutz, the senior middle blocker. And number 15, the great setter, Annabelle Somoza. The libero is Victoria Ramirez, also a senior. For Goldwater High School, it's number 4, Emily Harris, a senior. Number 7, Alex Klugston, the senior. Number 9, Kiara Raffi, the senior. Number 13, Carolina Radowski, the junior outside hitter. Number 19, Izzy Stilley is the senior setter. Number 22, Aisha Jackson is the senior hitter. And number 23, Joy Panera, the senior libero. Tip over here from the Cats and a swing from Somoza. Cat scrambling now. Somoza jousts to the net. And Goldwater comes up with that one. It was Emily Harris, the senior at 5'9", with the kill. And a 1-0 lead here for Goldwater, the Bulldogs. Quick set there, and a nice swing by Jamison Harden. So Harden had a nice match at Ironwood Ridge on Tuesday night. 10 kills, 5 blocks. Very effective passing as well on serve reception. Goldwater here setting up the attack. Swing there from Klugston. And now Kaylee Walden will just roll that one over, will Kaylee. Quick set up the middle and a mistimed leap there from Carolina Radowski. Well, Radowski is a big-time hitter. At 6 foot, she has 174 kills coming into the match here tonight. The other player to watch out for swinging is number 9, Kiara Raffi. Difficult serve there, and another good job by Jamison Harden to just block that one over. So the Cats now a 3-1 lead here in the opening set of this match. It's a play-in to get into the 5A 16-team bracket. Nice roll over there by Emily Harris. Victoria Ramirez setting Lauren Peters. Peters rolls it deep. And that ball goes out errantly near side. Joy Panera had a difficulty receiving that one. And the Bobcats now up 4-1 with Annabelle Somoza on serve. Nice dig there by Joy Panera. It's dug over by Izzy Stilley. Cats now on the attack. Back set to Peters. Nice dig up there by Joy Panera. Cats resetting again. Quick set up the middle and just mistiming her leap. We've seen that a couple times here from both sides, but it was Jamison Harding going up a little bit too early on that one. I like the idea on the quick set, though, from Annabelle Somoza. It's a side out, and the Bulldogs here serving down 4-2. Somoza to Lauren Peters. Peters dinks it across very nicely. Rolled backward by Jackson. Joust at the net, and it's won by Carolina Radowski. So Radowski at 6 foot is the tallest player on this roster here from Barry Goldwater High School. She's the only 6-footer on that roster. Nice reception of serve by Ashley Robinson, and the swing there by Kaylee Walden. And that swing did not go over the net. So a side out, Emily Harris here on the serve, the senior at 5'9". Nice reception there by Ramirez to Somoza. Backline Robinson. Robinson rolls, doesn't clear the net. Another point here for Barry Goldwater. You wonder a little bit here if some jitters coming into the play. It's a strange time to start a match at 6:30. The girls on both sides unaccustomed to the starting time as that serve goes long there by Harris and a side out for the Cats. But you do wonder if that's a factor here. On a Thursday night, nice serve there. Kaylee Walden so deceptive on the serve. The swing there from Harris goes wide, and a point here for the Bobcats. Well, Kaylee Walden coming in with 58 aces. She is the leading acer. I don't know if that's a word, but she has more aces than anybody on that Bobcat roster. And that bump goes long for another point here as Kaylee gets set, the senior, number 3, on the jump serve. Beautiful serve, nicely dug up by Emily Harris. Set across to Klugston, and it goes through the block for a kill and a side out. Carolina Radowski, nice pass by Ramirez. Quick set there in the middle, swung by Harden. So Jamison very effective in the middle. The junior at 6'1". and 154 kills now on the season for Jamison. Coming into the match is number 12, Faith Young, the junior. Nice bump up there with the right hand by Panera, the libero. And that hit there by Harris drifts wide and long. 9-6 Cienega in the opening set. Oh, a difficult reception there, and it'll go as an ace for Faith Young. Alex Clugston had a tough time receiving that one. She got handcuffed a little bit there. Ball got in on her. 10-6 Cienega here in the opening set. Faith, beautiful low serve. Nicely dug up there. A desperation dig by Izzy Stilley. It started with a bad pass there by Joy Panera, and Faith with some nice service. She was doing a good job also on Tuesday night up at Ironwood Ridge, so she's continuing her service here tonight as Coach Tamara Beck calls a timeout for Goldwater, trying to cool down her charges, make sure everybody's on the same page here. Passing, of course, so important off of the serve, and there has been some inconsistency with the passing. Well, the top half of the bracket is set. The top 8 seeds in the 5A state playoffs have already been determined. Number 1 is Cactus Shadows, so the Falcons will await and find out what happens after tonight's match. And then I think round 1 of the actual tournament will be played on Tuesday. So Tuesday, October the 30th, is when the playoffs will begin in earnest. Of course, this is a playoff match here tonight. If you win, you're in. If you lose, you go home. The season's over. And nobody wants to lose tonight, certainly. Back set here, big swing. Alex Clugston dug up here. A couple of cats there, miscommunication. Faith bumps it across, but it goes out of bounds for a side out and a point here for Barry Goldwater High School. Alex Clugston, the senior, number 7, 5'9", on the serve. Big swing there from Holly Stutz. Goldwater playing it over, nice bump there. Quick set goes to Peters. That's dug up. Tipped over. Ramirez goes outside to Robinson. Robinson with a nice swing there, goes cross corner. And now Goldwater resetting. Aisha Jackson, the senior, at 5'8", finding a little spot there in the defense, the soft underbelly of the Cat defense. And a point here for Goldwater as they bridge the gap to 11-8. Outside swing here from Robinson and a kill. Nice set there by Annabelle Samosa going to her outside hitter. Nice approach there. Good takeoff. She was cleared for takeoff. And a nice swing there by Ashley Robinson, the 6-foot junior for the Cats. And a side out here as Olivia McFarland enters onto the floor and promptly delivers an ace. And McFarland, the junior, 5'5", excellent on service, excellent on receiving, a good passer out there, great defender, very active on the floor, and that serve does not clear, so it'll be a side out. Aisha Jackson on the serve, number 22, the senior. Did not clear the net. It will be a side out for the Bobcats. And Ashley Robinson, solid on serve. Cats up 14-9. Nice float serve there. Back set here. Big swing, nice dig up by Robinson. Samosa goes far side to Kaylee Walden, and Walden will get a kill. Well, Kaylee has more kills on the Cats than anybody. 185 coming into the match here tonight. That's number 186 for her. 31% on kill percentage. Nice reception of serve by Jackson. Back set here. Goes to Kiara Raffi. And I guess they're saying that it was deflected there at the net because that swing was long, errant, and wide. But it will go as a side out here as Kiara Raffi, number 9, the senior, gets set to serve. Her Bulldogs down 15-10. McFarland, nice bump there. Back set to Robinson. Stutz. Holly with the big swing. And now going far side to Walden. Walden double blocked. Samosa back line to Robinson from behind the 10-foot line, dug up. There's Holly Stutz now at the net. So our longest rally of the evening to this point. A side out for Cienega, and Holly, who had 9 blocks on Tuesday at Ironwood Ridge, on serve, Cats up 16-10. Tip over there by Jamison Harden. It's a hitter's dream. They just salivate when they see that ball drifting or floating across the net. They know what's coming. 17-10 Cats. Float serve drifts a little bit long there from Holly. Holly will sub out. Victoria Ramirez comes in, the libero. And number 19, Izzy Stilley, the senior, on the serve. Goldwater down 17-11. Quick set here. Harden with a devastating attack up the middle for the kill. Off of the block of Carolina Radowski. Side out for the Cats. Annabelle Samosa at serve. 18-11. Cienega up on top. And Barry Goldwater High School calls a timeout. I think a good time here from Tamara Beck. And now I'm going into my golf announcers mode. It's pretty quiet in here. We've got, of course, the parents of the athletes and the close friends and maybe boyfriends of the girls that are out there on the floor. So we've got some students here, some siblings certainly, younger brothers and sisters it looks like as I scan the crowd across the way. So not a packed gym, and it's a Thursday night, and there's some competition, of course. The Thursday night freshman football game between Ironwood Ridge and Cienega, certainly drawing a lot of fans tonight. Tomorrow night, the varsity football game between Cienega and Ironwood Ridge will be a marquee matchup, and I'm sure that we'll have local news stations, reporters, and affiliates out here covering probably KGUN 9, KVOA 4, KOLD 13, KMSB 11, and then the Arizona Daily Star. I'm sure we'll all be out there. Andy Morales as well, the ubiquitous sports reporter for the AIA, I'm sure will be here at Cienega tomorrow night as well. Ramirez the pass here outside to Kaylee Walden. Walden fights to the block, nicely dug up by Jackson. Rolled across by Harris. And I think there was some contact here maybe on the net. But that swing went wide and long regardless. 19-11, Samosa on the serve. Little jump serve there and an ace. Harris there. You don't want to see the person receiving with their hands up at their shoulder length. So there was a player behind ready to receive that. 22-11, Cienega up on top. Float serve here. Harris, nice pass to Stilley. Big swing and a block. Jamison Harden making a big impact here early. Well, what a weapon she is on the interior at that middle block position. And we've seen her attack here tonight as well. Well, she's shown offensively on Tuesday, 71% kill percentage, which is off the charts. Stilley has to go dashing to get that one. Dug over desperately by Panera. Cats on the attack. Too close there on the set by Samosa. A rare errant set by the great senior setter, Annabelle Samosa. And Kaylee tried her best to dink that one over to no avail. Side out. Goldwater down 21-12. Emily Harris on the serve. Back set here to Kaylee Walden. And it's off of the hands of Joy Panera for a kill. That was close to drifting out long. Side out for Cienega. Kaylee with a beautiful jump serve. Sometimes she'll float that jump serve too. It's very tricky. Little tip across there. Nice dink up by Victoria Ramirez. And now she's back here with a conventional bump. Back set. Went to Gabby Lambert. Nice dig up by Kaylee Walden. Samosa puts it up, and Ramirez will bump this across here. Free ball for Goldwater. Low set here. Tipped across. Ramirez down on the floor again. She's been all over the place, has the senior libero, number 13, Victoria Ramirez, but couldn't get to that one. And it will be a side out and a point for Goldwater. Down 22-13 as Carolina Radowski, the junior, on the serve. Walden receives, passes Samosa. Quick set to Harden. Devastating. If you can find that combination, it's so difficult to defend against. She didn't hit it quite as squarely as she wanted to, but regardless, Jamison will come out with a kill and a side out for the Cats, up 23-13 in the opening set. Faith Young on the serve. Little floater comes across. Nice pass from Harris. Oh, great dig there. One-handed by Faith Young. A beautiful right-handed. She was able to get the wrist or the back of her hand on that one to get a piece of it, but it will go down as a kill and a side out for Goldwater. Alex Clugston, the senior, on the swing. Robinson, Samosa has to come back for it. Walden from the 10-foot line, and a block there from Kiara Raffi. And her teammates are feeling that one. So a demonstrative show there from the bench players and her teammates on the floor. And a block there by Raffi. Cats now on the attack. Quick set here. Dinked across by Holly. And a side out for Cienega. And they're looking at set point here at 24-15. Can't quite call that one a kill. And Holly wasn't happy with that. I think she hit that with her left hand. And Olivia McFarland's now on the serve, serving for set. Quick set to the interior. Raffi goes through. Robinson, back to Robinson. And Robinson with a kill. So Ashley punctuates the opening set. The Cats take it 25-15 in set number 1. There'll be a 3-minute intermission here between sets. But you saw the Bobcat attack there, clicking on all cylinders, the way that the Cats would want it to do so. Robinson coming over here. She's got those fluorescent green or tennis ball green shoes, and she's getting some Powerade here. So a little bit of rehydration for number 6, the junior, and then her team is awaiting over there at the bench as the Cats here in transition will go from left to right. Paul Mott with a hello walking through there. Might have been in your frame. Who knows? He's got the white jacket. Talks to his son, Carson, a junior on the volleyball team. Great setter. Of course, Heather Mott is the coach of the team, so Paul here supporting Heather. It's a family affair. You also have Caden, the young lad from Esmond Station. I'm sure he's going to be a setter too. The whole family is setters, so it's a great family of setters that the Motts have here, a dynastic volleyball family. As we've got 2 minutes here left in intermission. Well, back to those seedings here, already determined and set in stone, awaiting the winners of tonight's matches across the state of Arizona. Cactus Shadows, the number 1 seed, the Falcons. Number 2 is Campo Verde, the Coyotes. The Centennial Coyotes, they prefer to be called the Coyotes. That was told to me very definitively and clearly when we went up there in week 3 to watch the Bobcats take on Centennial, that powerhouse of a football program. The best simile I could make would be that they are like Alabama in Division I college football. They are the elite, no doubt about it, powerhouse in 5A football in this state. Number 4 seed is Horizon, the Huskies of Horizon. The 5th seeded Millennium Tigers. Number 6, Sunny Slope Vikings, a perfect 17-0 record. Their strength of schedule has them a little bit lower in the seedings at number 6. Number 7, the winner of this match will take on the 7th seeded Sunrise Mountain Mustangs. They have 6 6-footers on their roster. Getting a little bit ahead of myself, but that certainly looms, and they are looming in the distance there as a formidable opponent with 6 6-footers on their roster. And then number 8, Verado, the Vipers, will await the number 9 seeded team. So there's your quick rundown of the bracket. Of course, after tonight's results are finalized, I think at 10 o'clock. 10 a.m. is kind of like a magic time, and the Arizona Interscholastic Association will update all of their records, and that bracket will come out and be public, in the public domain, as it were. So set 1 goes to the Cats, up 25-15. I want to thank our sponsors for tonight's match. Steamy Concepts. Don't get steamed. Call Steamy. It is a little bit humid in this gym, I have to say. Of course, I'm wearing a sweater. I was poorly dressed for today. 83 for a high, 53 for a low in the morning. So I rolled out of my house at about 7 o'clock this morning wearing wool pants, a sweater, a rain jacket that I bought for Alaska to go fishing for salmon. So certainly a little bit overdressed coming into tonight. Cats now on serve, and the attack here, joust at the net. Holly trying to block it, couldn't come up with it. Robinson from behind the 10-foot line, nicely dug up there by Clugston. And a swing here from Emily Harris. Cats resetting on offense. Kaylee Walden on the attack. Dug up here. It's going to be a free ball coming across. Samosa to Holly. Holly on the second swing there. Tips it across for a kill. Well, she's playing with a bit of a chip on her shoulder here. I'm reading her body language and just kind of looking at her face, and she seems a little bit irritated. Now she's smiling here. So the Cats now up 2-0 to open set number 2. Samosa the jump serve. Difficult receive of service there by Asha Jackson. Victoria Ramirez to Samosa. Quick set to Holly Stutz. Dug up. Set out to the outside. And the swing there from Emily Harris drifts wide. So the Cats now up on top 2-0. Jump serve by Annabelle Samosa. Tipped across and blocked by Kaylee Walden. Well, she read that one like a book. And it was Izzy Stilley trying to tip it across there. The set was too close to the net. She did her best to tip it over. but Kaylee Walden read that one, and there she was for the block. Oh, nice serve there by Annabelle. Rolled across by Emily Harris. Quick set to Stutz, and she dinks that one across for a kill, and I say that hesitantly, but I think in the stat sheet it will go down as a kill. Cats on top, 4-0 here in set number 2. Jump serve, Samosa rolls across the tape. Errant hit from Emily Harris, who is trying to send that one across, maybe catching the defense by surprise, but she launched it, and the Cats up now 5-0. Annabelle jump serve, and that serve is too strong. So a side out here for Barry Goldwater High School. The Bulldogs making about a 2-hour trip south here to Vail. Nice serve by Izzy Stilley, dug up beautifully by Ramirez. Walden, a big swing off of the block, and it will be a side out for the Cats, and a kill for Kaylee Walden. And a timeout very early here by Goldwater, Tamara Beck. Coach here in a nice pastel yellow and pink glasses. So Barry Goldwater, presidential candidate in the 1964 presidential election, representing the Republican Party. One of the two, if you had to say the two biggest politicians in the state of Arizona in our history, of course you would have to say Barry Goldwater and Senator John McCain, right? Both of those candidates, both Republicans, both captured their party's nomination, both unsuccessful in their presidential bids. In '64, it was Goldwater coming up short against Lyndon Johnson. But Goldwater credited with this being on the first wave of conservatism in America, and in '64 he captured some of those southern states. The only reason I know this is because I had to do some research, so I had to look it up here this morning. There's a Goldwater statue dedicated in the National Statuary Hall. Josh Kramer, Bobcat TV, I want to thank him for coming out here tonight, producing tonight's game, and we hope that you're enjoying the broadcast as well if you're tuning in from home or watching it on demand. Lauren Peters goes up for the swing, and she's blocked there. It was a double block. Carolina Radowski and Emily Harris, both there on the wall, and a side out for Goldwater. And Emily now on the serve. Little jump serve there. And she caught Kaylee Walden backpedaling a little bit. So wasn't sure whether to bump or get both palms up there, kind of like in front of her neck to try to bump that one up. Robinson, quick set to Stutz. Dug up by Stilley. Joust at the net, and Ashley Robinson will have a kill on that one. A kill and a side out. She was at the net. Annabelle Samosa also at the net. Jamison Harden comes in. Devastating in set number 1 and super effective on Tuesday at Ironwood Ridge. Holly Stutz, beautiful serve there for an ace. But that just cleared the net. I have a perfect vantage point because I am right on the near side of that net. I can just see the right side of the net. And that one a little bit deeper, handled nicely there by Panera. Big swing off of the block of Robinson and Harden. Back out to Robinson. Robinson goes near side, but it's wide. It'll be a side out here and a point for Goldwater as Joy Panera, the libero, comes off the floor. Carolina Radowski will be set to serve here. And Aisha Jackson also enters back on the floor as a sub. Oh, big swing and a kill there by Jamison. Jamison Harden on the quick set, and she dropped the hammer for a side out here for the Cats. 9-4 Bobcats. LP Lauren Peters comes off the floor. Olivia McFarland, number 1, goes back on the floor for the Cats, and she'll handle service. And our first foray onto the court for number 9, the junior Taylor Milbourne. I saw her older brother Caleb earlier today, just in passing. Samosa to Ramirez to Robinson, blocked. Ramirez digs it up. Nice swing there by Samosa. And they're saying that are they saying that she carried, or are they saying that they're calling a double here? There's referees getting some clarification here. Heather Mott getting clarification from the official down on the floor. A side out for Goldwater. Alex Clugston on the serve. Floater. McFarland passes. Nice swing there again to Harden. So Annabelle finding Jamison, and Jamison very effective here with her attack from the interior or the middle. A side out for the Cats. Ashley Robinson on serve. Cats up 10-5. Low pass there makes it difficult for the setter, and it's a free ball for the Cats. Goes outside, and there's Milbourne. So Taylor, the junior, I did see her older brother Caleb just ever so quickly. I was heading to the stadium. He was heading on to a bus. He's one of the coaches on that JV staff, and they were heading over to Ironwood Ridge High School to take on their JV team tonight. Free ball for the Cats. Milbourne to Samosa. Quick set to Harden. Plays it off of the block, off of Raffi. And a point for Skenniga at 12-5. Handcuff Panera. There's a swing from Stilley, a little bit too far off of the net. Well, the problem here, you can see it, it's compounded. You have some errant passing and an inaccurate first pass on the serve reception to the setter. The setter's got to do all kinds of extra work to scramble around, just like that. And then you get an errant pass drifting toward the net with no chance of an attack. Cats, another point here, 14-5. We have a substitution coming in. Chelsea Kidd, number 12, the senior. She's out there to help with service reception and get a good first pass. Very close to the net. Set back. It's off of Raffi swinging, and a block here for Jamison. Well, Jamison, she's 6'1". So she and Holly are the two tallest players on this Cats team. And Tamara Beck calls a timeout for Goldwater, down 15-5. She's got to regroup this team here. But I would imagine that that conversation in the huddle is centered upon or focused upon, look, we just got to get a good first pass. So they're serving, yes. We've got to make things easier for ourselves, get the pass to our setter, and give her a chance to get our hitters and get some sort of a semblance of a regular attack going here. Let's try to find our rhythm, transitioning from defense into offense. And that's been the biggest problem here in this opening set and the second set of the match. The Cats took set one 25-15. They have a 10-point advantage at 15-5 here in set number 2. Well, looking at the stat sheet, Kiara Raffi, the senior, number 9, is the most prolific hitter on that Bulldog team with 189 kills on the season. Number 13, the junior, Carolina Radowski, is the second leading hitter with 174 kills, and Emily Harris, number 4, the senior, is third with 144 kills. All three of those players have had difficulty finding some momentum here tonight. Tipped across here. Oh, and finally she found a nice little spot there in the center of the court, and the Cats just standing could not get to that one. Emily Harris will get the kill and a side out for the Bulldogs. Nice dig by McFarland. Tipped across there unexpectedly by Annabelle Samosa. Caught everyone unaware, including myself. We saw her do that a couple of times on Tuesday and then certainly last Wednesday on senior night against Nogales. So Annabelle going up there with the left hand, pretending to set, and at the last moment just dinking it across with her left. Side out for the Cats, up 16-6. Float serve by Faith Young. And there's a change-up or a soft hit that cleared the net and found the floor for a side out for Goldwater. McFarland re-enters for the Cats. Harding comes off. Faith Young comes off. Victoria Ramirez back on the floor. And Taylor Milbourne stays out there. Here's the jump serve by Raffi. Nice pass by Robinson. Quick set! And Haley Grenier, number 14 on the swing. I don't know if there was a player there from Goldwater that got a fingertip on that swing. So Haley, number 14, the senior, 6 foot, in there at middle blocker. In there as another attacker on the front line for the Cats. Lauren Peters, and Taylor Milbourne on the front line for Cienega. 17-7 Cats up. Long swing there by Izzy Stilley. 18-7 Cienega. Annabelle Samosa Well, a devastating serve. She didn't mean to hit the tape, but she did, and it just dropped on the other side of the net. Impossible to receive that one. It'll go down as an ace for Annabelle. 61 aces on the season for Annabelle. Another great serve here. Cats will have a chance on the attack. Outside to Milbourne. Beautiful swing there. A lot of power. And it will be a kill for Taylor Milbourne. Well, the Bulldogs were in pursuit, but they were blocked by the bench there. All the chairs of the team on the sidelines. Another nice, powerful jump serve there by Annabelle. Rolled across from Harris. Backline, Robinson gets tape, nicely dug up by Chelsea Kidd. Swing there again by Harris. Nice dig up by Milbourne. Back set to LP, Lauren Peters for the kill. Nice back set by Annabelle Somoza, who is so deft in her setting. Quick sets, shoots, back sets. She's all over the floor. We've seen her service here, and she can attack as well at the front, at the net. Substitution for the Cats, number 8, Hannah Morris enters, and she serves. And a free ball here for Cienega. Milbourne blocked. Peters with the block! And a scream here, a primal scream from Lauren Peters. There was a whistle from the chair umpire. I wasn't sure what that was about. But there's LP with the block. And Hannah Morris, a nice serve. Good swing there from Carolina Radowski. Now Milbourne with a beautiful swing and a kill. Taylor Milbourne at 5'10", making her presence felt here in set number 2. The Cats up a set and now up 23-7 in the second set. A great attempt there from Joy Panera, the libero, but unable from that distance to get enough power and clear the net. Cats looking at set point here. Hannah Morris, the sophomore, on the serve. Too long on that one. It'll be a side out. And 19, Izzy Stilley, the senior, on the serve for Goldwater. Robinson, nice pass. Back set, big swing. Milbourne's taking some big cracks here at the ball. Very encouraging sign for Cienega. Peters to Morris, trying to find Grenier, and Haley unable to connect on that swing. 24-9. I think Goldwater just has to put some momentum together here and be a little bit more precise in their play. Taylor Milbourne, the kill off of the block, off of Emily Harris, and the set number 2 for Cienega at 25-9. Tonight's match brought to you by Aris Family Dental, Apex Network Physical Therapy, awards to go, Baggins Gourmet Sandwiches. I recommend the Sundown Baggins if you like Thanksgiving, which is coming up very soon. Less than a month away from Thanksgiving. It's an early Thanksgiving on the 22nd of November. But Baggins Gourmet Sandwiches, thank you for your sponsorship. Beck's Auto Glass, Blink by Design, Concord General Contracting, Desert Earth Contracting, Dina Hogg with eXp Realty, Dr. Ty and Dean with the Sports Institute of Tucson, Homstraight Heating and Cooling, Hughes Federal Credit Union, Jostens of Southern Arizona, Joe and Jan Grossi with Jostens Dream, Believe, Achieve. Cienega High School is C2G, committed to graduating. KB Home, Kaiser Garage Doors, Lieber Orthodontics, Long Realty, the Holly Butler Team, Momentum and Agility Physical Therapy, Montgomery's Grill, Next Care, Urgent Care, Nova Home Loans, Rich Hillman, Noonan Physical Therapy, Pizza Hut, Proactive Physical Therapy, Pyramid Federal Credit Union, Radiology Limited, Rincon Air Conditioning and Heating, Rivas Custom Builders, Specialists in Dermatology, Steamy Concepts, Swain Associates, Vantage West Credit Union, Walker Family Medicine. We thank you for your support of Cienega High School athletics and tonight in particular, Cienega girls varsity volleyball here. It's the 5A playoff, the play-in match between the 23rd seeded Barry Goldwater Bulldogs and the number 10 seeded Cienega High School Bobcats down here at Boyd Baker Gymnasium in the heart of Vail, the town between the tracks. 2 railroad tracks going through Old Vail here, and that's why this community began at the height of the railroad era and also westward expansion. So the first 2 sets here going for the Bobcats, and Goldwater's just got to put together positive points here, tighten up everything. Tipped across there by Samosa and a side out very quickly, and Joy Panera, the libero from Goldwater, a grimace on her face, thinking she should have gone for that one. 1-0 here, Cats. Samosa on the serve. She finds Panera, an errant pass here. Harris digs it across. Samosa goes to Peters. Peters tips it across, and the Bulldogs reeling backwards here. We've seen that often tonight. Quick set there to Hardin, and Jamison drops down the hammer for a kill, and the Cats up 2-0. Well, that's a combination I want to see more of. Samosa to Hardin on the quick set, or Samosa to Stutz on the quick set, or Samosa to anybody on the quick set. Quick sets are devastating, difficult to defend against. Nice pass there. Hammered off of the block by Radowski, and now Walden goes cross court. Goldwater resetting, a big swing there by Emily Harris. Maybe she's finding her rhythm. And Walden a big swing, and it's too strong. So a side out there, a nice rally from both squads, and you can see maybe the intensity ratcheting up here as Goldwater clinging to life, a flicker of hope here. Nice service and an ace for Emily Harris, who moments ago dropped her biggest swing of the evening, and it's 2-2 here in set number 3. Robinson pass, quick set to Hardin, dug up nicely by Stilley. Clugston goes across, and she connects with Becky Paperman. So number 6, Becky Paperman, out on the floor for the first time tonight, comes through with a kill off the block, and Goldwater a 3-2 lead here in set number 3. Harris jump serve, Ramirez passes to Samosa, Lauren Peters tips it across, nicely dug up there by Stilley. Joust at the net, Jamison Hardin with a kill, and a side out for Cienega. Clearly, the Bobcats have a definitive size advantage, a definitive height advantage. Good effort there by Stilley to try to tip that errant pass over the net to no avail. Point for the Cats. Kaylee Walden on the serve. Cienega up 4-3. Jump serve. Oh, beautiful. Wow. That one just dropped on a dime. Just cleared right at the 10-foot line there. And an ace for Kaylee. Cats up 5-3. The same serve. Dug up beautifully by the Goldwater libero, Joy Panera. Cats now on the attack. Quick set to Peters. Tips it across. And it's off of the right hand of Izzy Stilley. The Cats up 6-3. And Kaylee's serve doesn't clear the net, so it'll be a side out. I did hear from a couple of those Nighthawks players on Tuesday as they were talking very politely to Kaylee post-match how tricky her serves are to receive. Kaylee from behind the 10-foot line, and her swing goes wide and long. Another point here for Goldwater. Down 6-5. Carolina Radowski on the serve. Beautiful serve, dug up nicely by Ramirez. And now Robinson will roll it across. Passed from Radowski. Now the swing there from Clugston is too strong. And a side out for Cienega, up 7-5. Substitutions. Victoria comes off the floor, does the libero. Also Jamison coming off the floor. Faith Young, number 12, back on the floor to serve. And Holly Stutz back in the rotation at the front line of the net. Cats up 7-5. Nice float serve there by Faith. Would have been very close, and a difficult reception there by Joy Panera as she gestures the exact motion that she tried to do to receive that serve. An ace for Faith. Cats up 8-5. Nice pass there by Panera. Rolled across by Raffi. Dug up there by Young. And now the Bulldogs back on the attack. Big swing there by Becky Paperman. Peters at the net with a block. LP back up there, another block. It's a block party for Lauren Peters. Quick set to Holly. Dinked across. Holly a big swing off of a tip. Should be off with the fingertips there. Yeah, we've got a fingertip call there. So Heather Mott coming up there saying it's off of the fingertips. Indeed it was. But good swings there, good aggressive swings. And some quick blocks there by Lauren Peters. The Cats another point, up 9-5. Well, we've seen this too often here tonight. Difficult serve receiving. Panera's pass errant. And desperately Alex Klugston trying to dink that one or bump it across. And it's 10-5 here. A dime and a nickel. Cats up on top. Back set goes to Klugston. Ramirez. Kaylee, good hustle here. Samosa now clears it on the bump. Goldwater on the attack. Rolled across. Dug up nicely by Faith. Quick back set there. Lauren Peters off the tape for a kill. And the Cats now 11-5. And a timeout here taken by Goldwater. Tamara Beck trying to, they've got to cling on here very tightly, down 2-0. 11-5 here in what would be the decisive third set. Got to find a way to claw back in and get some momentum, string together some nice passes. The bump, set, swing, or the kill, or the attack here for these Bulldogs from Goldwater. The 5A Desert West, 9-22 on the year, 2-8 in their section. The Cats, conversely, in the 5A Southern, 26-10 on the season overall, 8-2 in their section. Both losses coming to Ironwood Ridge. So on October the 10th here at Cienega's Boyd Baker Gymnasium, 4-set match, and then on Tuesday at Ironwood Ridge, that beautiful venue for volleyball up in the northwest part of town. I don't know if that's Oro Valley, Marana, or Tucson, but it's kind of like right in that triangular border. And a great venue with great energy up there. Bill Lang and his Nighthawks, and an epic 3-set match, 26-24, 26-24, 31-29. So going extra points there in the third set. A lot of action, a lot of drama. A great match on Tuesday. Cats certainly will try to use their experience from Tuesday night and help to carry that and the experience from that into the playoffs here. No hangover from Tuesday apparent here tonight, as Faith Young, another ace. Almost like she's rolling the dice there, the gesture of like, I'm going to start rolling or shooting the dice. Some good body language here from the girls. They'll have time to regroup, assuming they put things away here in the third set. Oh, LP, a good idea. Swung across there by Faith, goes deep. Received by Panera. Now on the roll by Raffi. Faith to Samosa to Holly. And Holly Stutz with the kill. Again, we're seeing some strained, pained expressions on the face of Holly Stutz. I don't think she was happy with how she struck that one. She wants to crush it. She still came out with a kill. Raffi off of the block of Peters, and it will be a side out and a kill for Kiara Raffi. Jamison Harden was set to come back onto the floor, and Victoria Ramirez does indeed come out on the floor here, the libero for Cienega the senior. Pass there by Robinson, too close, and it's tipped across by Kiara Raffi. Well, maybe a little bit over-eager on that one. The chair official saying that the ball did not clear by the pass from Cienega. So they're saying that Raffi reached across the net and tipped it on Cienega's side. So Cienega will get a side out and a point here, up 15-6. Just unlucky there for Kiara. Olivia McFarland back out serving. Nice pass there. Nice dink, dug up there. And a swing, Robinson going for it. She put a lot of velocity on that one and about a foot too long. And a side out here for Goldwater. Flickering chances here tonight. Their playoff hopes trying to keep this night alive and trying to keep this season alive here as LP Lauren Peters comes over to get some Powerade. Got that blue Powerade going. Careful now, that's pretty strong stuff. Kaylee Walden. Holly Stutz, a back set there by Samosa off of the block of Emily Harris. A side out and a kill for Holly. Ashley Robinson, nice drop serve. Dug up by Kaylee Walden. Backline swing by Robinson. Dug up here. Bulldogs on the attack. Harris, big swing. Another dig by Robinson. So good on receiving. Kaylee Walden bumps it across here. Free set opportunity. Too close to the net. And a joust is won there by Kiara Raffi. And another point here for the Bulldogs. And a side out. Kiara Raffi, the senior, 5'9", number 9, on the serve. Little jump serve, nicely done. Nicely received by McFarland. Kaylee Walden, a very delicate bump across the net. And now a dig back across by Emily Harris. Here's Kaylee on the swing and a kill. Nice set by Samosa. And Kaylee Walden delivering on the swing, the kill, the side out. Cats up 17-8 here in set number 3. Holly Stutz on serve. And an ace for Holly, who comes in here with a little bit of movement, moving the left and the right arm there. 18-8 Cats. Desperate bump, big swing there from Brodowski. Samosa goes to Walden. Walden off the double block, dug up by Harris. And rolled across by Emily. And Ashley Robinson moving the wrong direction, tried to get a dig on that one, but bumps that one out of bounds for a side out. Izzy Stilley, a senior, on serve. 8 seniors, so a senior-laden Goldwater High School volleyball squad here tonight. I'm sure these girls have been through a lot together. Nice dig up by Stilley. Walden tips it across. Ramirez back set here to LP, and Lauren delivers on the kill. Well, she was expecting it. I'm sure thousands of hits in practice here between Samosa and Peters and the rest of that front line, but a nice back set there by Annabelle, and Lauren delivered. And a timeout here taken by Tamara Beck, with her Bulldogs down 20-9 in set number 3. I'm nearly out of unsweetened tea, so I might have to tap into that Powerade jug over there myself. Holly comes over to get a cup. I'm assuming it's a blue Powerade. It's always the blue that I see on campus here. And there's some delicate chemistry involved with the mixing of that Powerade. You're taking the powder and just adding water. You want to make sure the balance is good and right. Nice serve there by Samosa. Samosa goes to quick set there. Harden off of the libero. That ball looked like it was drifting long there. And Joy Panera, the senior, says, "That's my bad." She realized that one was going to go a little bit long or a little bit deep there. Beth Thompson rolling her way through here. The great distance runner. I'm pretty sure you can still run Division I there, Beth. Long, she's like, "That's right." How many miles do you run every day? 5, 10? Between 5 and 10. All right. Yes. So a point here for Goldwater. Down 21-11. Emily Harris on the serve. A little ever so slightly jump serve. Samosa goes out to the outside. Big swing by Gabby Lambert. So Gabby, the sophomore at 5'10", number 4, showing the hops and exchanging some glad tidings there with her teammates, Jamison Harden and Ashley Robinson on the front line. Taylor Milbourne, the junior there at serve, number 9 for the Cats. It's going to get up 22-11 here. Very close here to putting on the finishing touches on this match tonight. Samosa bumps over Milbourne, and now dug across by Jamison. Back set too low, rolled across, and Samosa reaching out desperately with her right hand on that one. Aaron's out of bounds, and a point and a side out here for Goldwater. Carolina Radowski, her serve is not clear. It'll be a side out for Cienega. Beth Thompson, two kinds. Cats now 23-12. Faith Young re-enters to serve here for Cienega. She does put some velocity on the serves, and there you see it. Wow. On cue, and she's rolling the dice here. That's her motion. I don't know if that's what she'll call it, but that's what it looks like to me. And we have here set point, match point for the Bobcats of Cienega High School, the 10 seed in 5A, and punctuating it emphatically with an ace is Faith Young. The Cats here 25-12 in set number 3. In straight sets, 25-15, 25-9, and 25-12 for the Bobcats of Cienega High School. So taking care of business on a Thursday night, like Bachman-Turner overdrive, taking care of business. The Cats here doing what they were expected to do, doing what they certainly expected to do. And conversely for Goldwater, a bittersweet moment here. You have so many seniors from this team. Emily Harris, Becky Paperman, Alex Clugston, Kiara Raffi, Chelsea Kidd, Izzy Stilley, Aisha Jackson, and Joy Panera. And girls, I apologize. I'm sure I mispronounced a couple of your names, and I do sincerely apologize doing so. I did try my best here tonight. So Tamara Beck and her girls from Goldwater, they got here about 6 o'clock tonight. So maybe 6 o'clock, maybe 6:10. Probably took them a long time to make that trek from North Phoenix. So we're probably adding an extra 20 minutes. Maybe it took them 2 hours and 20 to get down here. I don't know. But I don't think they had enough time to warm up, get rhythm, and then certainly a very daunting task facing a very talented and deep Cienega Bobcats team, a higher seeded team at number 10 in the state. Now, the Cats will move on here and get into that 16-team bracket in the 5A state playoffs, and they will face Sunrise Mountain, the Mustangs of Sunrise Mountain, with their 6 6-footers. So that is a looming, imposing, intimidating proposition. But if anybody can go up there and do it, these girls from Cienega High School can certainly go up there and represent. So the 7-seeded Sunrise Mountain Mustangs await, and the Cats will go up there on Tuesday night, take the trek, probably about a 2-hour and maybe a 2-hour, 15, 20-minute trek up there. Probably a meal, a late lunch, early dinner. I don't know if they'll go to Olive Garden or someplace like that with a lot of carbs and kind of carve it up. But we will wish Heather Mott and her charges the best of luck on Tuesday night as they head up to take on Sunrise Mountain. So we will try to talk to some of these Cats here tonight. I want to talk to Jamison Hardin, who is a junior. I also want to talk to Annabelle Somoza and probably Meow Meow Meow. As I look down the list here, I don't know, there's so many Cats to talk to. And I always feel like I'm being a little bit rude if I'm excluding somebody. So I'm targeting Jamison, I'm targeting Annabelle. I know Holly is very verbal and vocal, so maybe let's do the 6 again. I don't know. I'm very indecisive tonight. But we will bring you some quick post-game interviews. Let me just grab a couple of girls, and then I'll be back here, and then I'll talk to Coach Ma. It'll be a quick interview here tonight. It's not senior night. It's a Thursday. These girls have probably homework to do, and probably want to get home, showered, and have some late dinner, and then get ready for class for tomorrow. But I do want to congratulate Goldwater High School and Tamara Beck and all of those seniors and wish them the best of luck. They came out here gamely. They battled. They're just overmatched here tonight. So it's a pure case of personnel and a little bit too much here from Cienega the Bobcats here tonight. So in straight sets, best of luck to Tamara Beck and Goldwater, the Bulldogs from Barry Goldwater High School. Safe travels to those girls, and best of luck with the rest of your fall semester, and the seniors in particular, your second semester, the spring semester, and graduation, etc., etc. I'm going to grab some players. I'll be right back in a minute. Thanks for tuning in to Bobcat TV, 5A state playoffs. first. And then tonight, hitting quick sets. Is that something you're trying to incorporate more here?
Yeah, I'm definitely trying to do that because every time I do it, it seems to score, and like the quicker we go, it seems to score, and it just throws like the other team off tempo, and I think it works really well. Especially with these two girls hitting them, it works really well.
I know coming into tonight that you were the 10 seed, they're the 23rd seed. Their record not sterling, your record very strong. So any danger for you coming into tonight mentally of maybe taking these girls too lightly tonight?
Definitely, because I feel like our team has a tendency when we play like lower ranked teams and teams that are not as good as us, we tend to fall down to their level and we don't play to like our full potential. So yeah, I was definitely worried, but I'm really proud of the way we played tonight as a team.
You played great on Tuesday night. I know that that was disappointing for you girls to go 3 sets so close against Ironwood Ridge, your fierce rival. There was no hangover, however, from that match tonight. What can you take from that match and your 2 matches against Ironwood as you develop and look for your deep run here in the playoffs?
I think that just hard work and like just staying focused is going to help me from those 2 matches because we did play really hard, and I'd rather lose that way than lose like badly. You know what I mean?
I do.
Like I'd rather lose in a good hard way, like we went down.
It was a slugfest. I mean, that's the best way that I can kind of characterize Tuesday. And their gym, I don't think you're going to see an environment like that in the playoffs. That is a very intimidating place to play, where their fans are rabid and they are totally energized and they feed. I think their players, and their players feed off of that crowd as well. So Annabelle, great job here tonight.
Thank you.
If you could pass the mic over to Jameson. Jameson, devastating tonight. You were great on Tuesday as well. You didn't have a lot of swings on Tuesday night, but when you did, you were putting them straight down. How are you feeling? How's your confidence going here?
My confidence has been higher than it's been before because like I think I'm excelling more than I ever have, and so yeah, my confidence is high.
They need you. You swing away, kid. You get out there and you do your thing. Devastating as a middle blocker, devastating as a hitter. Tell me about the seniors on this team, the 6 seniors on Cienega. How have they mentored you and brought you along here and helped you to develop as a player?
They're like another coach to me. Like they give me great advice. Like they always try to help me and they want the best for me, and so they always encourage me and like I don't know, just motivate me.
Well, very good. Congratulations. Excellent
Thank
job
you.
here tonight. All right, Ashley Robinson, you were terrific here tonight too. You're great at receiving, by the way, receiving serve as well. So you're very versatile on the front line as a weapon. You were swinging here tonight. How are you feeling after tonight's match?
Pretty good. I think we played pretty strong, especially coming out after playing Ironwood. So I think this is a good continuation to get ready for next week.
Do all of you girls play club together?
Yes.
You're all on the same team?
The same club, but not the same team.
Okay.
We played together, but she's a year older.
Okay, so they keep you by like the year that your girls were born. Okay, that makes sense. So I was looking at the bracket here, and if I'm able to calculate this correctly, you girls are the number 10 seed. So now you move into the 16-team bracket, and I see Sunrise Mountain, the Mustangs of Sunrise Mountain, who are the 7 seed in the playoffs. They've got 6 6-foot girls. So just looking at them from a size view, they've got 6 footers. You girls have, I think, 3 or 4 6-footers. I know you can match up. I know that you have what it takes mentally. You'll be playing on Tuesday night, so Tuesday the 30th, going up there to Sunrise Mountain. I think that's who you're going to be playing on Tuesday. Tell me what your mindset is going into this match on Tuesday, and we'll go Ashley, and then Jameson, and then Annabelle, and then we'll wrap it up for tonight.
Well, we definitely got to start out strong and just go up, get our blocks right, close them, and do really good on defense, especially with such tall hitters. We just got to be ready for them.
Sure.
So I'm feeling pretty confident.
Good.
We just need to go in with a lot of energy and play our best and have like a positive mindset while going into the game. So
Yeah, we definitely need to have a positive mindset and just go out there and play our game and act, just gotta push for it,
I do. And Annabelle, I'm going to follow up with 2 quick questions for you. So you do seem very resilient as a group. You do seem very tight-knit as a group. Are you girls a family?
Yes, we
Okay.
are.
And then this is a technical question. Everything starts with the serve, receiving, and passing fluidly. It seemed like you struggled a little bit on Tuesday in that first set with passing, and then you seem to find your rhythm. So I would imagine that on Tuesday night you'll be ready to go from the opening serve. And how important is that?
That's very important because just like the passing just makes the whole entire game. If there's not a good pass, and like it's my job to try and make a good set, but
Right.
sometimes like I'm not really successful with that. And so to me, it's like whoever wins the first point, like that builds the momentum of the game.
Yeah,
I feel like
I think we
so.
saw that on the other side here tonight from Goldwater. They always seem to be a little bit in disarray, a little bit out of sorts, and it all started with an errant first pass. Their setter had to scramble all over the floor to try to get a pass or a set close to the net. So I just want to wish you girls the